The Abstract.
I'm gonna keep going.
Keep going, bro.
I'm done.
What a tease. The hardest part or worst part, in a sense, of creating with a partner would be the adjusting that's necessary, really, to figure out what the workflow should be that works for us.
Like, example of a challenge. Sometimes we'll have a different, we'll hear each other wrong. Like we'll have a miscommunication and I'll be like, yeah, but I thought that we were gonna do this. Like I wanted to make
some like music videos where we're lip singing.
But we would make the music
stuff. Yeah.
And then we would be like, this is our song about mental health. They were like, no, that's not what I heard. What
I heard initially was they wanted to do this like sometimes just for a highlight reel, but then when we started talking about it, it felt as if we're gonna do it all the time for each episode. So I was confused and like, what? No, we're not doing this all the time. Like I don't want to do this all the time. It doesn't, like I'm not that comfortable. But then we got to a point where it was like, oh, you meant this and said this for this time frame for these things, you heard this, and vice versa.
Yeah, we just, after that discussion, it became clear that it was similar to any other kind of misunderstanding that we've had of like, this is what I wanted, and I was kind of butthurt that they didn't want the same thing, but then we had to come to terms with, we're different people, and it's okay for us to have different things we're comfortable with, or that we desire even, like that's fine. So coming to terms with that was a challenge, but then it was helpful because it was like, okay, we've done this a few times before where we've had misunderstandings and we had to work it out. Versus if this happened in another relationship that wasn't so developed, I would say, we could just like end up not talking because it's just like, oh, well, this person doesn't even fuck with me. But it's like they do, right. You just don't have the same communication style, or we want different things, which is fine, but
so at the end of the day, it's still the same thing, ultimately, which is to have each other's back and want to help create with each other. It's just a matter of how that goes. It's totally up to us.
Yeah. It's like a practice run for everything, a practice run for everything else. But
the first time around, we've spoken about what our preferences are and just what we're used to in our styles, and that really helped a lot. And then the best part is to really tap into the flow or start channeling when you are working with someone you care about, and is really awesome. And it feels almost like the magic is spewing out and everything's starting to make more sense, even if the vision or end product isn't super specific. You already know at least that the end thing is going to be nice because it feels like the channeling is right and the steps are being taken to get there.
Yeah, they're my best friend, so I get to work with them. It's tight.
You're my best friend too.
Yeah.
Favorite bud.
Yeah.